Good day, everyone. It's also another interesting time for us to learn, and I am so excited. My name is Mr. Omo Godwin. Today we'll be considering a topic in quantitative reasoning, that's formula and substitution. All right. Before we go quickly into this class, I would like to say this, very important at the times that we find ourselves. Please ensure that you do maintain top hygiene positions in your house. Please ensure you wash your hands regularly. Have a face mask, use them, please. It's very important. And more so important, if you don't have any reason going outside, don't go outside. Let's stay with the instruction from our experts, our health experts, so that we can not also be part of what's going around us. And I trust you can adhere to instruction. If you have done that, I am so happy. Keep doing it. However, today we have an interesting lesson to learn, formula substitution in quantitative reasoning. My name is Mr. Omo Godwin, like I've said earlier. Please get your writing pen, get your notepad, get your gadget, whatever it is. And please, it's important, this quantitative reasoning, put on your thinking cap. Let's get ready to learn. Well, now we have to define our terms, formula and substitution. What is formula? Formula refers to a general rule. Yeah, sorry about that. We have to take it forward. Formula refers to a general rule. That means it is a rule that, or law, it helps us to do what? We express in short form by means of a group of letters, a sign, or number. Now, this is what you should note. A general rule. It's a law or fact expressed in short form, right? By means of, now, it can be a group of letters, signs, or number. Very important. General rule that we use to solve something. So, it's a representation, actually. It can be in sign, it can be in numbers. And we really need these things moving forward in this lesson. So how about substitution? Substitution is a replacement of something in place of another. I'm going to demonstrate here. It's interesting. Substitution is a replacement of something in place of another. Sometimes there are questions involving formula in which you are expected to substitute. Yeah, there are some things that will substitute. Now, substitution is not a big word. It's not too big. It is something that you change for another thing. You can use number for letters, and you can use letter for number. Look at what I want to do. Look at the slide, please. Look at the slide. For example, I'm going to substitute. Let's say A is equal to 1. And I say B equals 2. And Mr. Omonan said, what is A plus B? Because I already said that my A is 1 and my B is 2. What I'll do, I will substitute. In place of A, I'm going to add 1, and in place of B, I'll put my 2. Substitute my 2 for A. So this will give me what now? 3. So A plus B equals 3. That's the meaning of substitute. Changing one thing for another. I hope that's very clear and explanatory. Alright, so we have some example here. You know, I told you have to put on your thinking cap. This is sample 1. A greater than B equals 2 into bracket A plus B. Wow. This is formula. These are the substitution for this formula. That anytime we see this, that's what we should have. This. Now, in this case here, they've told us that A is what now? A is my 4. A is 4. Alright? B is 3. Observe this greater sign. It also connotes something. It connotes plus, the plus sign that you have here. Alright? Now we move forward. Now they now said, let us solve. 2 into bracket A plus B. Remember, that's what we have here. But what is A? This guy. And what is B? We have to find out. And did they give us? Yes. A is 4 here. B is 3 here. So in place of my A, I will substitute. That's what it means. So for A, I'm going to put 4. For B, I'll put my 3 there. Now my 2 is still standing out, which is also okay. It came with the formula. So 4 plus 3, that will give me 7. 4 plus 3, that equals 7. Alright, now moving forward, we'll now have 2 times 7. Remember, whenever we have a bracket at the side of a number, for example, when we have something like this, 7, there's an invisible times here. We have said it times with that number in the class. There's an invisible, so this line here should not throw you aloof. It means 2 times 7. The times is coming here. There's a times there in between brackets and the number. So 2 times 7 definitely will give us 14. So what we have done here is that we have solved this sample and we've explained how we got our answer, which is 14. You substitute the values for the letters and you are good to go. So interpretation of the formula is here. I've already said it earlier. A equals 4. That's what we have here. B equals 3. And the greater sign connotes plus. It means plus. So this is very easy. You know, we always say it's easy peasy. Good. So this is one sample. Let's consider another sample. Example 2. We are given A is less than B equals that. Who can tell me what this means without my beginning to explain? Less than, if greater than means plus. Less than will give us what? Minus. That's what we have here. Good. The same numbers anyway. Now A is 4 and B is 3. That means whenever I see my B, I'll substitute for 3. When I'm seeing my A, I'll bring in my 4. Let's check if that is true. Now we come over to this side. This is what we are going to evaluate with. 2 into brackets A minus B, that line. Then we come to the next line. A is already 4 because we substitute our value for A, which is 4. 4 minus 3, and B is also there. Substitute for 3. Now, what is 4 minus 3? That will give you 1. Remember, I told you, number and brackets, there's an invisible times in between. Yeah, that's what we have there. So don't ask me, oh, Mr. Omo, where did these times come from? If you didn't see the times, it's not in the formula. That's the rule in maths. Remember your board maths. That's rule in maths. So we have 2 times 1. How did we get this guy? 1. 4 minus 3. Yeah. So 2 times 1, that should give us 2. Yeah, not this guy. That should have been typos. 2, not 14. So the answer here is 2. Now, remember interpretation of formulas here. A is equal 4, B equals 3. Then a greater than or less than sign here should be 1 minus. Okay, now let's look at some exercise that you have for me. You're going to do this with your thinking cap on. You evaluate for me. Exercises, these are your drills. 20 is less than 4. Number 2 says 4 greater than 6. 5 greater than 9. Remember, these are what you should check. The sign. Who can remind me? This sign is what? Okay, did I hear you say less than? You are correct. So less than means what? It means the minus. Yeah. How about greater than sign? It means what? The plus. You are good to go. Do you still remember the formula we are going to work with? You can refer to previous slides. If you have forgotten, if you have jotted down, that will be good for you. But if you have not done that, you can also refer to previous slides to get what they connote. And I have a wow question here. My number 5 is my wow question. You know what that means, boys. So we're going to lay our hands on that wow question. It says into bracket 13 is greater than 17, less than 15. So what would that give us? There's something attached to this guy. So let's get busy. Let's think. And I trust you will do great. So please, these are your drills for the day. Ensure you put in your burst, and remember, we are bringing education to you right at home. Don't sleep, work now. Pay now so you can play later. Alright, from me, from this side, I am saying bye-bye. Have a lovely day today, and thank you very much.